Can we be saved by a tweet? Well, it's possible. Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick went on a TV interview yesterday saying that there might be a deal on tariffs between Canada and Mexico announced today, and that it looks like we might meet them halfway in terms of negotiations. So it looks like it's very possible that President Trump will either have a press conference or issue a tweet saying that. But this volatility with policy issued by tweet and this uncertainty with tariffs makes me think that the Trump Turmoil 2.0 is greater than the Trump Animal Spirits 2.0. Initially the market was very optimistic with the deregulation, tax cuts, and pro-innovation stances, but now with all this uncertainty and the turmoil with the tariff negotiations, that's taking hold right now in this sell-off. And then, people are saying, is Trump deliberately trying to crash the stock market? Well, I think so, because he's trying to lower mortgage rates. He's trying to lower 10-year bond yields. He's trying to lower those things to make borrowing costs cheaper for Americans. And he's also trying to lower the interest rate expense on our national debt. That's my opinion. And I think he's ultimately trying to force the Fed's hand to cut rates. So right now, I think instead of the Federal Reserve put, the Jerome Powell put, I think there's a Trump put. If the market sells off strongly enough, because Donald Trump really follows the stock market in terms of a referendum on his performance, he could issue a tweet or a press conference announcing some policy changes or perhaps trade deals being reached, and that could help satisfy the markets. That's my opinion. But right now, with all this uncertainty and some of the chaos, and right now the stock market, the S&P 500, is actually down since his election. So hopefully we have some trade deals being announced. Time will tell. But obviously that's something to keep in mind. But either way, I think ultimately, if the stock market falls low enough, there's a Trump put, and Trump would issue a tweet or have a press conference to intervene. And then I also want to say something quickly about Bitcoin. Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick also said that Bitcoin would be treated differently in the crypto strategic reserve, that there would be like a specific Bitcoin strategic reserve, and the other cryptocurrencies would be treated differently. That's honestly something that I think a lot of investors and a lot of crypto participants wanted to hear. They wanted to hear that Bitcoin would be treated differently because it's digital gold, it's gold 2.0, and some of the other cryptocurrencies that were initially suggested in the True Social post are more like speculative tech stocks and speculative projects, decentralized finance projects, and shouldn't necessarily be on a strategic reserve, especially due to their volatility. So let's see what happens today. Let's see if Trump posts a tweet or has a press conference saying that a deal has been reached. But this turmoil has definitely rattled some investors, creating this artificial growth scare, in my opinion.